Hello, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are reading for the new person today. Okay, it may be somebody that you just started dealing with or somebody that is about to cross your path that you'll start dealing with pretty soon. Okay, Aries gang, so take what resonates there. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one spread with this deck with their thoughts towards you, their emotions, and how they're vibing and their intentions. And then we'll use this other deck that is over here to get your energy and your thoughts towards them. Okay, and then we'll predict what to expect going forward in this dynamic. Okay. A little bit different reading from what I have thought about, I've done in the past, but, you know, I thought of it and I said, let's do it, right? If you've not subscribed, well, I hope you will. And regardless of whether you subscribed or not, please double check your notification bell from time to time because they do get recalibrated. And that way you can make sure that you're still getting notified whenever I upload readings and other content, okay? Or if I go live, right? So with that being said, Aries gang, let's get a vibe check on your person. Vibe check on your person. Vibe check on your person. Okay. All right. All right. So now we'll go over that in a minute. And now I'm going to shuffle this other deck and we'll get a vibe check on you and we will talk about this in a little more detail. Okay, Aries gang? Let's now get your vibe and how you're vibing towards them. Your vibe and how you're vibing towards them. All right, Aries gang? Let's take a look at how you are vibing as this connection goes, okay? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. By the way, and I'll just say this up front, this person could possibly be, for some of you, at a distance, okay, from you. Because you got the Knight of Wands in their energy, possibly, okay? There's some other things, and you got the Knight of Wands in your energy, too, which is kind of interesting, okay? It's in the reverse, which is kind of interesting, you know? But, okay. All right, so let's talk about this thing. All right, let's talk about it going forward. All right, so kind of an interesting dynamic here. All right, so in their energy, actually, Aries, I think they're coming from a pretty good place overall. Okay, I think this is going to be a slow-moving thing, and that's not altogether bad, okay? I think their motives are cool, and we're going to dissect their energy just a little bit, okay? But let's talk about this thing. First of all, they are ready. They are completely fine in taking a leap of faith with you, okay? And I think that kind of means if they still continue to feel good about this thing, we're going to get a probable outcome on this thing. But I think right now they're completely poised to take a leap of faith with you. Okay, cool. All right. I think they have worked through their past issues and they have established a great awareness on themselves, who they are and what they want. Okay. And I think they're vibing pretty well. Okay. I think they have really, for the most part, any romantic experiences that they've had, I think they've kind of worked through those things in a pretty healthy way. I mean, I'm not saying that they're done, but for the most part, I think they've worked through this thing, in anything in their past in a pretty healthy way. And I think they're again vibing pretty well. I think they're pretty good manifestation abilities here. Point blank period. I think they're doing well financially, point blank period, okay? If financially stable, at least, if not flat out, you know, just rolling, okay? But I think they're coming to the table honest with intentions for equal give and take, okay? Probably going to be pretty, you know, generous with themselves, if you know what I mean, too. Sometimes I get that with this Six of Pentacles. You know, maybe they're the type to, you know, for some of you, maybe they're the type to, you know, just, you know, and I don't get the energy of showering you with gifts from this, but like, just, you know, maybe sometimes they'll come in with a card or whatever, or a flower, or they'll just, you know, I don't necessarily say that they're going to try to buy your affection. I don't get that from this person at all. It's not like that, but I just think they're going to, it's coming from like a pure place. And again, I think this is going to be a slow burner. This is the card of divine timing. This is a very, very cool card. It is the card of hope and healing and trusting the process. optimism, and faith. So I think they have a lot of faith that this thing could, you know, have some potential here. And I think they're coming at this thing honest. Okay. I do think it's going to be slow moving. I do think they will move out initially, but I think it's going to be slow moving, and I don't think I would worry about that a bit. Okay. Not one bit. I like the vibe of this person. I like your taste, Aries. I really do. All right. I like your taste. Let me just call it like I see it. I think this is a good one. Okay. This is pretty good person here. All right. And again, they may be at a distance from you. They may act a little distant for a period of time too. I would not let that concern me. I think this person is coming to the table right. Okay. Do you understand what I mean? With good intentions. All right. Now, and honestly, I think they're pretty attracted to you, point blank, period, with the Knight of Wands here, too. You know, physically attracted. And I mean, that's great, you know. And I don't get that this is superficial necessarily. You know, I haven't seen anything to speak to that at this point, okay? All right, so let's talk about this, all right? I do think you're pretty crazy about this person, okay? Now, here's what I think, looking at your energy. All right, and I'm looking at the whole thing when I tell you this, okay? So, I mean, I think right now you feel like your person is acting a little bit withdrawn. And that has got you thinking that they're not interested, okay? You're very interested in them, Queen of Cups, okay? You really, really like this person, don't you, Aries? Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. And I think you find them physically attractive as well, too, okay? But I think you feel like things aren't moving fast enough. You've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and you've got the Hangman that speaks to that, all right? But, you know, and, you know, I think, and you've got yet another distance card here. You've both got the Knight of Wands here, and you've got the Six of Swords as well. So, I think what you think is that this person is not as interested in you as maybe they are. You know, you may be a little bit heavier on the emotion right now than they are. You've got the Queen of Cups in your energy, and you know, I've got honesty over here and coming to the table right. I don't have emotion over here. I'm not saying that it's not possible. Again, we're going to go forward in this thing a little bit more, Aries, but I think you may be wanting this thing to move a little faster than your person, okay? Because you've got the Ace of Wands here. That's certainly quick action, okay? And Hanging Man, and, you know, Wheel of Fortune reverse, High Priestess can speak to them acting withdrawn. You know, certainly all this distance, you know, that I think you're feeling. And, you know, I really, I get that you'd like for this thing to move forward. I think you have thoughts that this could have a lot of potential to be lasting, okay? And I think at the heart of this thing, you want to work through this thing. I think this is up here too, High Priestess, okay? And I think you're kind of keeping quiet about your impatience, possibly, okay? Possibly, okay? But, you know, the Hanging Man offers you a new perspective. You guys have heard me say that before. It's about just realizing that you're exactly where you're supposed to be and just trust the process. You will get to where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. But there's you know, in your mind, this thing has a lot of staying power, okay? And I think you're coming to the table right on this thing. I think you're ready to be honest and open and loyal and faithful and all of those things. And I don't see anything to the contrary over here. I mean, you know, like I said, I see honesty. I see the person having a great self-awareness. They know who they are. They know what they want. That's what the World card speaks to, okay? So we're going to move along on this thing in a minute. I'm going to give you the zodiac signs here. I know we've pulled everything in the minor arcana. I'm not even going to bother with that. Air, water, earth, and fire, okay? So we've pulled every zodiac sign. Now, in the majors, we have pulled Sagittarius and Gemini. And have we pulled any over here in your energy? No. So just Saggy and Gemini, but air, water, earth, and fire in the minor arcanas, okay? All right, so Aries, so this is a new kind of reading for me, and I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. We are going to predict a probable outcome on their energy and your energy going forward. What to expect in their energy going forward. What to expect in your energy going forward. Okay, Aries? That's what we're going to do next. I'm just kind of following, I just kind of started out and I'm like, okay, this is how I'm going to start. I had no idea where we were going to go next. So that's what we're doing. We are just following divine guidance here. All right, so what do we expect going forward on the part of the person, this new person that Aries is dealing with, energetically towards my Aries friends? What do we expect going forward on the part of this person as it relates to Aries? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Honesty once again. Honesty once again. Okay. I think your person is going to see your value. They're very willing to work on things, and we've got equal give and take, fairness and balance and wisdom. I still don't see emotion per se, though. That's kind of interesting. This is going to be freaking slow. I have got good cards, and I've got honesty, and I have got balance and fairness and coming to the table and really, really willing to do the work. Really kind of willing to do whatever it takes. And they see your value here. I got that too. A lot of wisdom here. Almost like a divine counterpart energy with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. Okay, possibly. Because those came out kind of in their energy. So I think I think going forward, they're going to feel like this thing has a lot of potential for you guys to be a match. And they're willing to work on it. That's what I see. All right, so let's see what to expect from you going forward towards your person. Let's see what to expect from you going forward towards your person. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. So this is the thing. All right. I see you struggling. Okay, fair enough. But I see you moving forward, and I see you, emotion, and I see you healing yourself and kind of working on yourself. I think you're going to have some struggles with a couple of things. I think you are fearful of losing. I think if you're not careful, you got 5 of Pentacles here in the upright. If you're not careful, the fear of loss or trying to avoid a debacle, you will inadvertently manifest the same thing, okay? So just understand that. And you got to see your value and not worry about what other people think, even this person, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, but you just got to understand, I don't want you to reverse manifest a loss where there is not one slated to happen, okay? And, but I do think you're going to be ready to move forward here, okay? I think you're going to heal from this stuff that has to do with your own self-esteem and the fearing of the loss. I think you're going to work through that, okay, with the 4 of Swords, Page of Cups. I think, I just see this thing kind of moving along at a very slow, steady pace. And I think you're going to heal from this fear of losing and I think you're going to heal so that you won't cause another disaster or whatever. All right, and you have everything here except water in this. But okay, you've pulled every zodiac sign already. So let's do this. As this thing goes forward, what is a probable outcome between Aries and this person? Probable outcome, please. Probable outcome. Probable outcome. What does this have the potential to do, right? What does this have the potential to do? Oh, wow. Oh, this has really got a lot of staying power, Aries. This thing is going to grow. Look. This is going to be this is probably already very intense. That's probably why you're up in your head about this thing. Hella intense, okay? A lot of passion, a lot of emotions. Important union of souls is the 2 of Cups. And then this is, as you know, this is twin flame soulmate energy. Twin flame soulmate energy. I mean, what do you want, okay? It can either be a lesson or lasting, and it's up to you both to decide, right? I think your person is coming at this thing on the up and up. Here's my advice to you. Do not neglect your energy work. These kind can go either way, okay? And it's up to you whether you stay on top of your energy work or not, Aries. You brought this in, okay? You manifested this, okay? So you're vibing pretty well. Just stay on it, okay? There you go. On to Karen. All right, and this person is willing to fight for this thing. Point one, period. Okay? So, you have water, and Gemini, once again, has made an appearance, and air for what it is worth, okay? So, let's pull a romance oracle for you. Romance oracle for the Aries gang. I almost called y'all Geminis. Some of y'all are dealing with Geminis, with all them Geminis to come out like that. You know, I don't get overly hung up on the zodiac signs typically whenever I read in the cards, but with so many coming out, I know there's at least one. I hope you'll comment below if that's the case and I'm not crazy, right? All right. This is the romance of a lifetime for many of you, and it's up to you to keep it that way, right? There are no meant to be's. We make them that every day. Point blank, period. Trust the process on this one, Aries. It's worth your time. Okay? Don't get in a hurry. This one's good. This one's true. All right? It's hella intense, and that's what's driving probably both of you nuts. Okay? But I think you're vibing well, and I think this person is vibing well. Just stay on top of that meditation, shadow work, energy work, self-care. Okay? You know, that's done in solitude. Many of you know that, okay? That doesn't mean, separation, but, for the rest of your life, you're doing that in solitude, right? Okay, so thank you so much for watching, Aries gang. This was a good one. Thank you for letting me read for you. Many blessings.